So as we all know, we are in May of 2025. The Sonic Racing Around the World campaign recently was announced. The Switch 2 drops in less than a week. Rumble is still not released globally, and we are hopefully getting closer to the release date or release of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Of course, in order to build up hype, Sega needs to show us gameplay after the initial beta so we can get more excited to play at release, right? Well, you would be absolutely right, but the fans are pretty split on whether or not they want to buy this game after the recent Jet the Hawk gameplay clip. Let's discuss. So very unironically, the moment I went on X to actually, look for the gameplay footage, X was apparently down for today, May 30th, unfortunately. So I just went to the YouTube description and it reads, White Cave from Sonic Riders will be added as a Crossworld. Giant plants, sparkling spores, and flying centipedes challenge the limits of speed in this Crossworld. Wishlist now. When I first saw this gameplay, especially after seeing, all the new Crossworlds and new zones that we saw from Sam Procrastinate's collab video, I have to say, I'm a lot more excited for Crossworlds than I originally was. And especially seeing the extreme gear in action, it definitely looks awesome. But of course, I know there are definitely some people out there that are a little bit skeptical on how the extreme gear was going to play. And of course, people were voicing this opinion way back from literally the start when we heard that we were first going to get extreme gear, period. Well, as you can see, we got that, and yeah, it looks like the extreme gear is basically going to play very similarly to the car. Now again, we do not know for sure, but based on the gameplay that we've been shown so far, it looks like that seems to be the case, and not everybody is very happy about that. A lot of people are voicing their opinions and basically are, they're downplaying Crossworlds now, or they're just straight up saying, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna play the X, Y, and Z racing game when that comes out and just leave Crossworlds just because of extreme gear. Like, I know we haven't seen them in decades, but like, come on, there is no reason for y'all to just throw your hat out just like that, just because you see that extreme gear is playing the same as the car gameplay. I think with the diehard, or just the people that want the extreme gear to play how it did back in Sonic Riders, I think what they need to understand is that Sonic Racing Crossworlds at the end of the day is literally just a kart racer. It is not an hoverboard game. So of course, they're going to cater more to the traditional kart racing rather than the extreme gear gameplay. Of course, you can argue that Sega did hype up the extreme gear just a little too much. I wouldn't say it's to the point where y'all should just like start throwing your pitchforks and then just start, boycotting Racing Crossworlds. I'm not saying people are doing that. I'm just saying some people, they tend to move like that sometimes. Overall, I think that everyone is just overreacting just a little too much, and I think they're just putting a little bit too much pressure on Crossworlds and stuff like that, because once again, we may have played the beta, but we still haven't seen the final product. Everything they're showing us, we don't even know if it's the final build, because as we know from Shadow Generations, they keep improving upon stuff as time goes on. So I say let's just wait until we actually get the game, or they actually give us more info about the extreme gear, and if it plays as the car, so what? Honestly, it doesn't really bother me if it plays exactly like the car, because once again, it is a kart racer. Now, I didn't want to bring the Italian plumber into this, but again, Mario Kart had bikes and it played the exact way as the karts. So I don't know why everyone is complaining about this. If you ask me, it's just stupid. It's really just stupid. I saw this really funny tweet where someone was comparing Sonic Riders, the GameCube one, to the Racing Crossworlds gameplay that we got. And the funny thing is, he got ratioed for some people because, he was playing with a modded Sonic Riders tournament edition, I'm pretty sure. And, well, yeah, people can ratio him and say, oh, yeah, you're just playing tournament edition. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. He's just saying that, things looked a lot better back then. Why can't it be like that now? And I can understand that. Like the air tricks and stuff that we've seen in Crossworlds, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it looks janky as heck. I'm not even gonna front on that. We still got time. We don't even know when this game's coming out. I'm hoping it comes in the summer, but if it ends up coming in the fall, so what? I know other people have other games to play anyway. At the end of the day, feedback was given and is still being actively given, and I'm sure that the devs are seeing all this and are going to fix all the things they can. And if they don't, oh well. I'm not even gonna say it's a Sonic game. Things happen in development, and I have faith in Sonic Team, and I think I know what they're doing. But all I'm just saying, if that air tricks does not get fixed in the next freaking gameplay video, I am going to slap someone silly at Sega. I swear to God.